Thanks for stopping by. We're just working on the old Dadmobile here, swapping out the winter tires for the summers. Putting a couple of new summers on the front because I blew a tire in the fall and just got it replaced now, and so I'm going to put 2 new tires on the front, and I'm going to run a couple of old tires on the back because they still got some good tread on them, and they can just ride at the back there and it won't bother anybody. I just got 2 new ones for the front. I know what you're saying. Hey, buddy, you can't just change 2 tires, you gotta change all 4, but you know, a guy's gotta do what he can manage, right? So we do what we can, and the safest and most sensible is to have 2 good tires on the same axle on the steering, you know? So that'll be good. Moto Master Hydra Edge Tour. I don't know. It was on sale, so that's what we're doing. I like to do this by hand. Means I feel every thread as it goes on. There. And just work them in slowly. You know, I like working on my own stuff, my own cars. It gives me a sense of satisfaction that I just did a job. And I was useful. You know, I wish I knew more, but I'm glad for what I learned. Tires is one of those that I don't mind doing. I worked in a tire shop when I started an apprenticeship in automotive, and I changed hundreds of tires. And that was good, honest work. It's meant that I can serve my family in that way, use some of the skills I learned. One thing I can't do yet is mount tires. I thought about trying to do it just myself by hand with pry bars and stuff, but I knew I didn't have a bead blaster, and I know I don't have a balancer, so I couldn't balance the tires. So today I had Canadian Tire mount these sweet Hydra control technology. They're round. And so I paid them to do it, and I thought, oh, that's fine, I can't do that anyway myself. And then I was going to visit a buddy for some other little unrelated thing, and I get a set my papers into his garage a little, and I said, wait a minute, is that a tire machine? And is that a bead blaster? I'll be darned if I had known just 1 hour earlier that he had that. I might have traded him. You know, a bubbly or something. for the use of this tire machine and this bead blaster, and I would have just done it myself, but alas, I got them on, and that's fine. Maybe I'll know for next time. I'm just getting these hand tight with this ratchet, going in a star pattern. I know the process looks slow, but I know that it's done right. And I know that it's, you know, I can feel the rim's smooth contact with the hub, and it's nice clean lines on there. And I know that these threads didn't get smashed as they were getting put on. So, gosh, I know that it's nice and tight. Jeez, there's a burr on this rim. Yikes, cut me. I think I should hit that with something. Cut that off. Okay, that's tight on there. Let's take it off the jack. And let's hit it with the torque wrench. 100 pounds. What do you bet that just my long ratchet there did 100 pounds? Sticky. Keen-eyed observer will notice that I turned the van around so that I wasn't working in the dark on the opposite side. Guy likes to be able to see what he's doing. Now, I'll let you in on a secret. I am not a Dodge fan. But if you want to be a stay-at-home dad, you've got to have a people mover. Nothing moves people better than a minivan. I know. The truck gang says I can move lots of people with my crew cab. But a dadmobile just makes more sense. The family's going to own one vehicle. It might as well be minivan. snug. You know, I'd say I'm a Ford guy, but I probably own more non-Fords than Fords. First car was a Chrysler Reliant. It also had badges on it that said Dodge Aries. So it was many things. Bought it for $800, I think. Drove it all over the countryside. I was 19, freshly moved to Alberta. Until I put that car into the ditch near Sylvan Lake, coming back from a really late party. Anyway, that was the end of that car. And then I had a Chevy Halftime, just a single cab, white. It was like a 94, rear wheel drive. I drove that for a year or something until the transmission started to go on it. And then some old timer bought it, took the engine out, put it in like a Chevelle or something. I don't know, it was it had a 405 in it or a 425. Can't remember, but it was fast. Speedometer went to like 140. But, so that's as fast as I can say I ever went in. And then I had the Grand Cherokee that I bought off my roommate. Grand Cherokee was pretty nice. You know, I had all the accoutrements, AC, heated seats, and everything. I don't even remember why I got rid of that. I don't know. Because then I had an Oldsmobile Cutlass that I bought off, looks like an 87, 86 Oldsmobile Cutlass. I drove it when I lived near Free Hills. Had those big comfy seats, you know, that were like couches. Kind of miss those. And then, actually, after that Cutlass, that was my first Ford. I bought like an 02 F-150 Super Cab, 4-wheel drive, had a tonneau cover. It was like a
gold color. Tan gold color. Am I missing any of these? Who's counting? Somebody will be watching and say, "You didn't do that. You didn't do the one at 3 o'clock." I drove that Ford pickup for 2 or 3 years. Actually had it quite a long time for me. Vehicles are like come in and out pretty good. Had that Ford pickup. Then one real wintry day, put that thing through a fence and tore the front end up all up. And I traded that truck to a buddy for a Jeep. Jeep TJ or YJ, I don't know. It's 2-door, maybe a 92 or something. It's black, 4-speed, manual. I like that Jeep. It's fun. Drove it for maybe 2 or 3 years, and gosh, that little engine just kept going. It was more the Jeep kind of started falling apart. I was going down the road the one day, and a piece of something came off the highway, and when a truck went by and took off my one mirror, my driver's mirror, and the mirror just disappeared into the ditch. I didn't even go back for it. And then, yeah, I met my wife when I had that Jeep. And yeah, when we were first dating, that's what I picked her up in and tooled around the countryside in. There.
Hey, thanks for stopping by the garage and working on those tires with me. Next time we're going to do some struts I got for the front of the van. And we also got to get those tires mounted on the wall back there. So come on by and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That would be a huge support for this channel and for me. We're going to just see where this channel can go. We're going to get some more projects going on the van, and we're going to get some other guys in here wrenching with me. And it's going to be a good time. So see you later.